Welcome back. Maharishi Mohanji has been helping his devotees traverse the challenges of this present age of restlessness, the Kali Yuga. Mohanji hosts annual retreats in South Africa to rejuvenate, revitalize and re-energize his disciples. The team attended his last retreat to South Africa to find out more.
Mohanji Foundations, they are now in, I think, about 12 countries registered. But more than the foundations, I believe in the transformation aspect of human existence. Any activity which is not transformational is wasted. It's easy to have an activity. Meditation becomes an activity, practices become activities, and eventually what happens if it is not reaching a level of transformation which is deeper silence within, it's not good enough.
He had a family, he had friends, he used to party, he used to go for weddings, he used to do everything that we do. But tragedy struck. So Mohanji unfortunately lost his baby. But what happened was, instead of wallowing in this pain, wallowing in what the karmic pattern is, or wallowing in what the earth is providing, Mohanji decided to use this time, place and circumstance of what happened and push himself above. So he started asking the questions: who am I? What am I? Why I am? And when he started asking these questions, slowly there was a change in him.
We are here on a tourist permit. We are here only for a short span of time. Let's say if we live for 80 years, it's only 29,200 days. Then we have to leave the body. And when we leave the body, we are not even taking one pebble from earth. So whatever we take or whatever we make from here, everything has to be left behind. So that's the fundamental awareness that I would like people to develop. Once you are clear, then we will start respecting, liking, enjoying each moment.
If you want to be spiritual, you have to have an environment that is conducive to it. This is why we have religious festivals, because on those days even nature is conducive to our spiritual growth. But if you look at our day-to-day life, it's so difficult for us to be spiritual in our home, and outside there's murder, there's crime, there's injustice, there's all of these things happening. So Baba, when he came to South Africa and heard the problems that we have, realized he needs to do something tangible to change this. So he inspired us to actually create this World Consciousness Alliance, which is a global group whose only purpose is to change the vibration of the planet through conscious awareness. This Conscious Alliance is a global initiative for us to become what Mohanji calls human humans. It takes, Mohanji says, 5,000 births approximately for us to move from an animal human, so a human who is selfish, greedy, worried only about himself, to a human human. So the one that exhibits the highest possible frequencies of a human being: love, kindness, compassion, compared to all of the anger, hatred, greed, all of that. For us to move to the next step, which is the saint human, we first have to be human. So his trip was so important because we started this process of solidifying the platform which we can use to globally change the frequency of the world and try and create humans.
It's a movement from mankind to kind man. That is the transition. That is absolutely true. We are trying to make kind men. You know, it's said that it takes approximately 5,000 lifetimes before, from the first human birth, to become a human being. Human approximately. They take a lot of lifetimes from various levels of progress to a level where a human happens, and that is a human being who expresses compassion, kindness, sharing and caring without boundaries, without discrimination. No caste, no creed, no culture, no country, no community, no religion, concept. Beyond all that, we are just giving love, sharing love.
I think the restlessness of the soul that propels you to search and to look, and the moment you come across the truth that speaks to you, which is particular to your path, you get that clarity, and that's when you know with certainty and conviction that this is the direction that you need to follow, because somebody has walked that path, and Mohanji as Guru has gone through that whole experience, and he stands there as a beacon for you to find your own inner Guru, your own inner light, and your own path to yourself and to your realization.
I heard about him from one of my friends, and I was in a pretty bad space in my life at that stage, and he comes home the one day and he says, I'm taking you to ashram, you have to come with me. So I said, okay, you know what, I'm going to go. And the moment I walked into ashram and sat down, there was the most amazing laugh I've ever heard in my entire life from my Swami, and it was instant connection, and you just know that this is where you're supposed to be.
Helped me in my work. It's helped me be a better person when I even walk into a shop, and you take notice of people, you want to help people, you are friendly, you're just exuding this love all the time when you are in Mohanji's consciousness. When you're deeply rooted at his feet, you have nothing else to give but unconditional love.
Our stability is our greatest achievement. Everything is happening, we are stable. I've given a practice for that. I said, look at the wall, and you can see in a very busy place like a railway station or something, when a lot of people are walking up and down, you are looking at one point and you see all these movements and realize you are not the movement. You are what is steady when everything is moving. So that stability, if we can deliver to this society individually, it becomes a collective consciousness. What the collective consciousness has created so far, individually we cannot change. Individually. We have to make it a movement. A movement should happen through awareness, fundamental awareness that we are a perishable being, we are here only for some time, and the highest expression that a human being can ever have is compassion, kindness, ability to share, ability to express unconditional love at all points, and that is the highest possible and highest, that's only meaningful expression possible. When that happens, anger, hatred, jealousy, greed, all these other things have no value, because you will be enjoying your highest expression.